Hey everybody, Maddie here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. Galaxy just bought a huge Bitcoin ad in the Financial Times. We'll have a look at that. Lelantus is in the news, or I should say the Lelantus Cryptographic Library audit results are in the news. We'll discuss that, as well as updates from Fuse Network and Elrond. We'll also talk about Noia Network, which is making headlines, as well as Trustswap. We discussed them the other day as far as one of our selections for low market cap gems. We have updates with regards to the Trustswap Launchpad. And finally, we'll end things with a look at Crypto.com, which has some new offerings and I guess some new initiatives and campaigns with regard to BAT on the syndicate that's happening in just a few days. So we'll take a look at all that, guys. In the meantime, if you like this kind of content, Bitcoin, blockchain, and cryptocurrency, be sure to like and subscribe. Let's start things off, however, with a look at the markets today. We're on CoinGecko.com. The market is up an even 1%. We sit at $378 billion, and projects are up in a similar range, a percentage point or so, with the exception here of Chainlink in the top 10, up 7.2% in these last 24 hours. Bitcoin up 0.6%, still between 11 and 12K despite all of the positive activity price-wise we've been seeing, $11,785. But largely that's because so much of the attention and the funding has been going to the altcoins, and that is reflected in the dominance. Bitcoin's dominance pretty low versus what we're used to seeing, currently at 57.4%. Here now on Decrypt.co, Galaxy Digital has plastered the Financial Times with a huge full-page Bitcoin ad today, and with the broadsheet boasting a daily distribution of 78,000. That's a lot of eyes on Bitcoin. Here's what it says. As you can see, now is the time to invest in Bitcoin. In uncertain times, Bitcoin is a hedge independent of the hegemony. A very interesting wording, but I do happen to agree with that. Digital asset manager Galaxy Digital has one-upped rival fund manager Grayscale Investments with a full-page ad in the Financial Times. And unlike Grayscale's recent marketing play, this one actually clearly mentions Bitcoin. For crypto Twitter onlookers, the simplicity of the message ticked all the boxes. Even Grayscale's founder and CEO Barry Silbert commented on the ad, quote, "Big ad for Bitcoin in the FT today for Galaxy Digital. Love it," he wrote. So not to dwell too much on this. I mean, the story is only, so extensive. It just happens to be a gigantic ad in the Financial Times. But, this is kind of encroaching on the territory of, more financial traditionalists. For people that subscribe to and read the FT on a daily basis, I think this is, perhaps going to be a shock to the system to see this full-page Bitcoin ad. But slowly but surely, 2020 is a good year in terms of initiatives like these, in terms of gaining credibility, and that's what leads to adoption overall. So not to dwell too much on this, but I did want to mention it out of the gate. It's a nice positive development in my opinion. In other news here, Lelantus Cryptographic Library audit results are in. We're here on Zcoin.io. We are pleased to share the results of the Lelantus Cryptographic Library audit by Trail of Bits that was substantially funded by community donations from the Zcoin crowdfunding system, the ZCS, and the balance from the Zcoin Development Fund. The audit was carried out by Trail of Bits engineers Jim Miller and Will Song. And the audit found that aside from a few typos in the Lelantus academic paper and some unspecified areas, the implementation largely complies with the specification. The Lelantus Cryptographic Library had two issues, one medium severity and the other informational. There was one high severity issue on an unfinished part of the integration code. There were no security issues related to the implementation matching the protocol. All fixes to issues have been incorporated and reviewed by Trail of Bits, and you can review the summary report here by clicking on the embedded link, or for a full list of the issues along with details here. The Lelantus Cryptographic Library code is now open sourced and available to the public. And they would also like to thank all the donations courtesy of these individuals. If you guys would like to dive further into this issue and get your hands on the reports of that particular audit, take a look at this article. We'll link to it in the description below. Okay, in other news here, we have updates from Elrond and Fuse Network. Benjamin Minsu here, very excited to announce integration with Fuse Network, enabling users to build their own payments and incentive solutions with Elrond network assets. Abstracting complexity through excellent UX is a strong accelerator for Elrond's adoption. At Elrond Network also tweeting about the development. Build your own payments and incentives using Elrond assets via Fuse Network. EGLD and other mainnet assets will be available in the intuitive Fuse product suite and used in business scenarios on a daily basis, creating more value for the ecosystem. You can read more about that here on Elrond.com. Build your own payments and incentives using Elrond assets with Fuse Network. And this particular article is authored specifically by Benjamin Minsu. Noia Network is also in the news today. They just so happen to be down today, about a percentage point down, but we don't care about myopic one-day trends. These guys were a choice of us in these last few weeks. We've brought them up a couple of times, and they've had a terrific month. As you can see, the 30-day pattern here has been very favorable to anybody that got on board, that perhaps invested. We're talking about roughly a quadrupling or a quintupling of price. They're in the news with the following tweet at Noia Network. Make sure you're following. In the latest development update, catch up on the most recent progress made on Noia platform and DARP protocol. You can read about it more on Medium. That article is here. Development update from the 30th of July to the 13th of August. And now we have Trustswap, which is in the news in a couple of big ways. Ticker is SWAP SWAP. They are up 22% on the day. Still kind of down in the ranks, ranked at number 190 right now, but we expect that to change at some point in the future. So they have some major updates after some, I guess, in response to some very positive price action. But, we called them out based on this activity that was upcoming at this point in August. And as you can see, the masses, the investors have responded with energy and with exuberance. So here is the update at Trustswap, by the way. Make sure you're following on Twitter. Huge new addition to the Trustswap Launchpad. Every project that goes through the Launchpad will be airdropping 2% from their total supply exclusively to swap holders. The amount you earn from the airdrop will be directly proportional to your swap holdings. And they continue here. This means by simply holding swap, you will be continuously earning tokens from highly vetted projects with massive potential. The more swap you hold, the more tokens from these high caliber projects you'll earn. Full document outlining the Launchpad status to date is coming soon. So pretty good news from Trustswap. This is a company, this is a project that, again, we've been researching. We're getting more into the nuts and bolts of their offering and what it is they're trying to accomplish as far as a use case. We're very impressed so far, and we're suggesting that maybe you want to keep them on your radar as well. We will have more updates surely for you very soon, so stay tuned. Okay, Crypto.com, to round things off, is in the news today, and they're looking to do a $2 million Bitcoin Syndicate in September, a big new offering here. At Crypto.com on Twitter, make sure you're following. Want to build your BTC position at 50% off? Well, the 8th of September 2020 is your chance. We've allocated $2 million to the syndicate for one day only to mark the day our exchange exits its beta stage. You can sign up here with this particular link for a chance to win $500 of Bitcoin. You have to retweet and follow us on Twitter. Also in the news here, Crypto.com. Next on the syndicate, 50% off on basic attention token, ticker BAT. All you got to do is stake CRO and trade on the exchange to participate. If you don't have an account, you can sign up here with the link that's included. Also, guys, I mention it as much as I can. Sometimes I forget, but you can always sign up for the Crypto.com Visa card using our link in the description, our exclusive altcoin buzz code. It is simply AB. And look, this is an unbelievable charge card, effectively, not so much a credit card, with a multitude of benefits. And when you use that, you get $50 on the house, again, using our exclusive altcoin buzz code, AB. And that about wraps it up for today, everybody. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels and keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell to receive notifications, but only if you enjoyed today's video. Best of luck, guys. If you choose to invest on this Saturday or on this weekend, stay safe out there. Have a good one. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.